What's going on, guys? So, have you had a chance to pick up one of these yet? I've made multiple videos on this. This is a really cool product, and if you own any type of trailer at all, this is something that you should consider getting, and it's well worth the investment. So, let's talk about it. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is called the Ranger Mutt. It's from a company called IPA. This is a light tester. This is really convenient if you do not have your tow vehicle at your trailer and you're going out to do maintenance. Perhaps you're in the car or you're in the SUV and you don't have a way of connecting it to your trailer. You're getting ready to go on an RV camping trip, or perhaps maybe even you tow hotshot trailers around or utility trailers and you just want to make sure that your lights work. Perhaps maybe you're installing a backup camera and you want to make sure that when you turn on power, you get signal to the backup camera. I know there's a fuse trick where you can put the fuse in your 7-way connector, but not all trailers, especially real small ones, are actually going to have a battery on board to allow you to take advantage of that. Basically, if you don't have trailer brakes, you're probably not going to have a battery to be able to power a camera by doing the fuse trick. The fuse trick essentially is where you take a fuse, you put it into the prongs on your 7-way, and it provides the battery power of the trailer to the lights in the back, and you can test a backup camera that's tied to your clearance lights on the top of the back of your RV or trailer or whatever you have them on. Well, this right here has come in so handy so many times. I just recently used this with my dad's trailer. He brought it over. We were messing around with some lights on the back of it and we wanted to test it. He had left the trailer here. He did not have his tow vehicle though, and I didn't feel like moving my truck around just to back up to it to try to connect it and then going inside of the vehicle, having to actuate the turn signals, brake lights, and all that stuff. In some cases, you may even have some challenges doing that depending on how the vehicle sees the trailer from a wiring perspective. This right here is a very convenient and portable way to test out your lights. And again, I've made multiple videos talking about this. One of those videos was when we were doing all the light replacements on my buddy's concession food trailer. I don't know if you saw that video, but you should definitely go check it out because it had all super worn out and many broken incandescent lights on it, and we replaced everything with LED lights. We had to rewire the trailer because some of the wiring had been chewed through and it had been ripped out. And this was such a helpful tool to be able to just turn something on and see if the lights came on, check our turn signals and all of that. And the way this works essentially is you have all your controls right here. So basically you're going to drop in a motorcycle battery. It fits perfectly into this spot. The wire's already included right here. You simply connect it. And then you have your selector switch right here to go through the different types of lights that you might be testing, along with the different types of connectors that you might have connected to your vehicle. So the specific one I got came with this really cool adapter, so you can connect a different type of harness to it if that's what you have. And then it also gives you your 4-way connector right here, or 5-way connector, that you can use to connect to trailers that may not have trailer brakes. This is really cool because I can check my tail lights, I can check my left turn signal, my brake lights, my right turn signal, my electric brakes, as well as the 12-volt auxiliary and the backup lights. So this gives me the means to test every light I have on my trailer in a very convenient way. I simply have to go up to it. If I want to check the taillights, I simply select taillights and it will turn the taillights on. If I do either left or right turn signal, there's actually a relay in here that once connected, it will initiate the turn signal. It'll actually pulse the turn signal just like it does inside of your vehicle, and you'll hear this clicking. But you do have to be connected to a trailer for that to happen. You also have your brake lights, so you can check those as well. You can check your backup lights if you have reverse lights. But what's really cool about this is when we checked it on 12 volt right here, it gave us the ability to test out the backup camera that we had installed on the RV. And that is a great feature, especially if you are looking for a way to do work on your RV and then instantly test if that work is working. Basically, if whatever you installed is functioning properly in a very convenient way. This is just a really well-designed product. The case that it comes in, it's nice and rugged, has a handle on top, It's very, very portable. It even comes with a charger, so you can plug this in to a wall outlet and you can charge the battery in here. It's a standard motorcycle 12-volt battery. They put a little cautionary note on here that you don't want to leave it in for more than 48 hours because you don't want to overcharge your battery. And then again, the specific kit I got actually has this plug. I purchased this myself. This was not provided to me. I was looking for a solution like this, and I didn't even know it existed outside of those huge commercial setups that you see at truck stops or that you see at repair shops or RV service centers. You just typically don't see a super compact portable version of this that you can get. And these cost about $200. So it's not what I would consider to be super expensive, but it's also not something that is super inexpensive. I think this is kind of in that perfect spot of affordability and practicality, and that's the reason why I picked it up. If this was $400, I wouldn't have purchased it. That would have been too expensive. At $200, I'm very, very satisfied with what I got, and the fact that anytime I need to test trailer lighting, I can simply go out to it, plug it in, and I can test whatever lighting I need to test. Anyways, guys, I will put a link in the description of this video if this is something you're interested in. I'll put the specific one that I have that comes with the different adapter right here. They have some versions that don't come with that, and I think they're slightly less expensive. It really depends what you need. But if you ever plan on getting other types of trailers, it probably wouldn't hurt to get a adapter that works with those other types of trailers you might be getting. Not all trailers are going to have a 7-way connector. The smaller the trailer you get, typically it will move to a 4 or a 5-way connector, and you definitely want to be able to use this with every trailer you have. So I definitely recommend picking it up with the adapters that you might need. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.